Emily Sertage. I'm from Monroe, Michigan, and I am currently entering into my freshman year at Michigan State University to study pre-med. For the past 3.5 years, I have been caring for my mother, Sherry, who was diagnosed with a stage 4 glioblastoma in September of 2016. To begin, on September 24, 2016, my mom was finally approved to get her MRI due to constant headaches and a change in vision. After the MRI, she was immediately admitted to the hospital due to findings of a mass on the scan. The following day, she had a biopsy performed, which revealed our worst nightmare. Her surgeon told us that the findings appear to be a stage 4 glioblastoma, and at best she had 8 to 12 months to live. Me being only 14 at the time, I was completely heartbroken and didn't want to think of the worst. When the news was broken to my mom, she of course was very upset, but when I finally was able to go and see her, the first word she said to me was, "I'm going to fight this." My mom fought so hard to get out of the hospital to see me get ready for my first homecoming. On January 12, 2017, my mom was braiding my hair and went to grab another hair tie from the bathroom. I was sitting on her bed looking at my phone when I heard some type of moaning noise, and I saw my mom shaking in the mirror. So I ran and caught her in time before she would have fallen and hit her head. She was having a grand mal seizure. I began to feel as if my mom and I had swapped roles. I became the motherly figure caring for her, and she relied on my support and care. I didn't mind being the caregiver for my mom. It brought me joy to see her happy doing simple things like coloring or going for a drive. We participated in our first Head for the Cure 5K in Detroit, where my mom received the Keeping the Faith Award. Then on December 31st, 2018, my mom was once again in the hospital due to severe headaches and kidney stones. But this hospital stay was way different than the rest. She entered into a very deep sleep and was extremely hard to wake up. She spent 3 days sleeping straight. I was freaking out, thinking, was this it? Was it her time to go? My mom was still so positive that she was going to get better and become the parent she wanted to be for me. Well, on March 5th, 2019, her MRI revealed her tumor had grown back with a vengeance. My mom didn't really understand what that MRI scan meant, but I was completely shattered inside. I felt like my work and time I had put into helping my mom was a waste. After my mom finally understood what the MRI showed, she continued to say, "I'm not giving up. I got this." So her treatment plan changed. She stopped her clinical trial and began taking Avastin along with Temodar. Her next MRI on May 1st showed that the tumor had shrunk. I was so happy and felt a sigh of relief. The rest of 2019, I made sure I made the best I could, because the future is unknown. Every milestone and event someone could celebrate, I made sure we celebrated for her. With it now being my senior year, Mom made the promise to me that she was going to see me graduate. I included my mom in every senior year memory we could, and hoped that she would see me graduate soon. 2019 ended on a higher note, but within the few weeks of 2020, I noticed my mom just wasn't herself. With the major scare, my school made my mom's dream come true of seeing me graduate, and held a graduation ceremony for me on March 13th. This was the happiest I had seen my mom in a long time. I knew time was winding down, but I continued to make the best of it. The final days with my mom were the most peaceful we could have ever asked for. She passed away on April 8th at 2:44 a.m. Before her passing, I made a promise to her that I would continue her legacy and do everything in my power to find a cure and hope for glioblastoma. I decided to become involved because no one should be in this fight alone, along with the fact that we need to find a cure for brain cancer itself. The one thing that my mom has always said, and has always stuck by, is to have hope and believe in yourself. So my advice to anyone going through this fight is to remain hopeful and believe in yourself that you can do this. I go gray for my mom and everyone else in the brain tumor community. I invite you to go gray with me and head for the cure, because the fight doesn't end at the finish line.